Hi, Tracy Lewis from Stuff and Things. I am just getting started work on my weekly Creative Cat Crew color challenge. I've pulled out the color swatches. It's Pink Pirouette, Blushing Bride, Smoky Slate, Basic Gray, and Whisper White. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to make a gray dragonfly body with pink wings. I'm going to do a double matte, a thin matte in pink, then a fatter matte with the polka dots here. It'll be on a dark gray base, and I'm going to use the To a Wonderful Friend, and I will send this to one of my paper crafting pals that I try to send out cards every other month to. So I'm gonna get everything organized and I'll be right back. See, a nice thin, this is a Blushing Bride piece of cardstock. And I haven't decided if I'm going to cut the whole card down to a smaller than A2 size or if I'm just going to center it like this. Have it be something like this, just nice and simple, breezy. Or I can square it off and cut it to smaller dimensions if I want, going with the shape of the dragonfly, and let it control the size and just make it a smaller rectangular. And then the other thing I could do if I wanted is a really thin, I could put it on a white base and make the gray a little bit smaller. That's probably what I'd like to do. So it'll end up being 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 5 layers in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and go find a base and toy with making this basic gray a little bit thinner, so I have a little bit of the white base showing in the end. And then I just have to decide. I'll get my Wink of Stella pen out as well. And I'll be right back. So this right here is what I call a cardtastrophe. A cardtastrophe is when something really bad happens. And in this case, my Wink of Stella exploded all over my paper before I even got to putting it on the dragonfly. So now I have this horrible thing happening that I get to figure out if I can fix it. And I probably can't, but I'm gonna certainly try. So I'm finishing putting Wink of Stella all over, and I think I'm gonna go in with some sponging around the corners now. And then I have to let it dry and see if the paper right here and over here is gonna be warped, because that's where it blobbed and totally soaked in. And that is just too bad. And this pen has been carted around in my crop bag for some time, and it's been having some problems. You can just I can just push on it so you can see it's all leaky. So it has needed to be replaced for a while. Alright, I've worked on a redo of my cardtastrophe. I'm going to show you what the cardtastrophe looks like. It still has bubbles where the Wink of Stella blobbed on the paper and basically bubbled it. I'm not sure if it'll be salvageable. I'm gonna just set it aside. In the meantime, I wasn't liking the dimensions. Let me find a base. It wasn't square enough to actually be offset, so I didn't like how heavy this was down below. So what I did the second time around is went ahead and stamped a little further apart between the Dragonfly and the To a Wonderful Friend, and I left the space above and then more space below so that I could trim it so that it would be centered on the card. So I will show you what I did. This is the redo, and I went ahead and sponged the edges where the dots are, first in pink in the Blushing Bride, and then a very light with the darkest gray. And then I do plan on finishing it up with sequins, which I will show you what I was playing with, and then I will finish it up here. With what I had in mind. So that is what I was going to do to finish it up. And I will do that right now. So it's not often I have big bloopers like that. I knew that my Wink of Stella was having problems, and I should have taken that into consideration when I thought I would use it, knowing that it had been problematic recently. And my next project I get to work on after this is my mom's birthday card. Her birthday is November 9th. So that is the completed project. I hope you enjoyed experiencing a cardtastrophe with me, and that you saw some interesting tips and tricks. And thanks for watching.